Apparently you're all in the third grade reading camp. That is this group, right? Yeah, okay. So my name is Cheryl Sattler. It's Dr. Cheryl Sattler, Dr. Cheryl, Dr. Sattler, Cheryl. Doesn't matter. I probably won't hear you and you'll have to wave at me anyway. Some of you may know me. I don't think actually in this group, but by the way, we're getting coffee. So for those of you who don't find me the reason for being awake, we do have some substitutes in the way of caffeine. I was going to say some of you may know that I work in lots of your districts in Title I, but since none of your faces are familiar, I'm going to skip that part. I'm going to tell you that I am a Floridian. I'm from St. Pete. I've lived in the Panhandle now twice, once for 8 years, and now I've been back for 8 years. So in between, I was in Washington, D.C., and most recently there, I was working for the Center for Data-Driven Reform and Education. I am thrilled to be here today, and I'm very privileged to work with the Panhandle Area Education Consortium. I would like to know just quickly who is in the room. I know your names. Thank you for those of you who have already found your name tags. I appreciate that. How many of you are classroom teachers? Okay, any reading coaches or instructional coaches? Okay, couple. Who did I miss? Who's back at the back table? Who's neither? You're not admitting to anything. Okay. Well, we'll just let you keep your secrets. I need to remember to turn on my clicker, which I never do. Let me very quickly run through today's agenda, and then I've got some housekeeping things. So today, I want to teach you a very short, structured, data-driven dialogue. We're going to do a lot of practice visualizing data. We're going to construct a data use process. We're going to plan the data use cycle. Going to do a little bit on data jargon, but the most important thing that we're going to focus on today is figuring out what the right problem is to solve. Solving the wrong problem doesn't get us anywhere, does it? So, a couple of things. I am a Kagan-trained trainer, so you guys better be ready to rock because it's all interactive. There's going to be a lot of activities. When I need you to come back together, I'm going to raise my hand. When you guys see it, raise your hand too, and it will trickle through the crowd, and then we will come back together. It's also a success for all signal. Really, I don't know about this whole raising hand thing, but it works. Partners and teams, all of you should be at a table with at least one other person, so if you're not, you might want to make a friend. If you have 2 people at your table, then you're obviously partners. If you have 3 people at your table, you will be extended partners and just have to play well with others. I know that's difficult for some of you, but I know they're rough. If there are 4 of you at your table, just pair off so that you're partners. Sometimes you're going to work in partners, sometimes you're going to work as a team. Parking lot. This is when I remember to make a parking lot. We're going to go really fast today. I have you for exactly 3.5 hours, and hopefully that is going to go like lightning. But that also means that I'm not always going to have time to stop for questions when you have them. So, if you have a question that you're desperate to ask, you have sticky notes in your magic treasure boxes, please put it in the parking lot. I will swing by periodically and try to get those. I'll also be here afterwards, so don't worry about not having answers forever. We've covered restrooms. Those of you who came in just now, there's one just through those doors, and there are a couple around the corner. There will be no formal breaks because, again, it would just be a big, long line. Cell phones. Everybody take out your cell phone. I'm going to do the same. All right. Now, turn it on. Find the cutest picture of your grandbaby or your puppy, in my case, and show it to your partner. All right. This is my big kitty. He's 22 pounds, and he is afraid of his shadow, but every now and again he calms down. Okay. How many of you have brand new grandbabies that you're proud of? All right. Okay. Now, if you wouldn't mind, turn your phones off.
I don't have one either.
If you absolutely have